friends, thanks for joining me. It's Morag here, and today I'm working with the June 2024 kits, which I have to say is one of my favourites this year because it is centred around travel, city, and has a very geometric vibe to it. And just absolutely loving this at the moment because I'm on my own travels next week, so I've had to scrap ahead. But it's been an absolute breeze working with such delicious products. So today I'm going to focus on the frames that came from the main kit. I'm rather partial to a chipboard frame, and I just spent a bit of time off camera to put some photos inside my frames and get the sizing right. And just before I go, there is some die cuts there from the die that's available this month, in the shop. It's a note paper edge, and what I like about this is actually you can create a whole journal piece and just use the note paper edge on one side, which is fantastic. But I'm using mine as a border. I'm creating a ripped edged border, which I'm rather partial to because I love the texture that you get. And then I'm just going to place the note paper edge behind that, just a bit of extra detail. But of course, if you were to recreate this yourself, then you could use just a normal border punch. But what I like about this is it has got little bits and pieces missing, as if it were distressed. Now, before I started, I had arranged my frames, and every time I move them to take them off and do something, I end up arranging them differently. So I don't know, I think I put things down in the right position and then they just don't seem right, so I have to reposition it all again. So I've decided just to go for it and actually start sticking down. I'm going to be sticking it onto some of the cardstock, the navy blue from the cardstock kit. I love a dark background for a layout because I think everything on top of it then pops. So I'm definitely doing that. So my photos are from a trip last year to Barcelona, and I'm just picking out some of the interesting buildings and places that we saw. Truly, if you've never been to Barcelona, then go if you ever get the opportunity. It's a fascinating, vibrant city with loads to see and do. So just to pick out 4 photos or 5 photos from our trip was a bit of a challenge, to be honest. But I like actually scrapping smaller photos so you can get more onto a page. So I've just tied a little bit of wax thread around the one photo just to add a little bit more texture and interest. And I'm not sure when I put my frames back where they're intended because they seem a little bit too aligned to one another. I kind of originally planned to have them a bit on the page, on and off that border. I like how it turns out in the end that it actually wasn't where I intended, I think. So I did get myself frustrated with that. So what I'm going to do is, when I was going through all the die cut pieces, I saw there were lots of arrows and sign things, and I really wanted to make myself a funky sign down the left hand side there. So that was a coffee stirrer I tried, and then I was going through my stash, I found the lollipop stick, and I think this was out of the ribbon pack that came with this month's kit, and it seemed perfect for this. It's a really nice lollipop stick, definitely not contained any lollies. And I'm just picking out some of the bits and pieces to make that sign on the left hand side again. And I'm just trying to also work out what I'm going to do for my title. So I imagine my title was going to go between the very top frame and that middle frame. But there seemed to be a big gap for some reason. I'm sure when I tried it earlier, I'd got just the right size gap. But now it seems to be all big. Not that you can see because I've obviously gone off camera there. But I'm going to use, I keep going backwards and forwards. I'm going to use the foam stickers for my title. But while I think about that, I'm just going to stick down the actual signs, my little sign. I think for this to work well, it's good to have them a little bit wonky, a little bit offset from one another. They're not too neat and perfect. I think it looks nice, a little bit kind of higgledy-piggledy. So I'm just trying to see if there's any other bits and pieces I can tuck in here and there. Do I need them on my sign or around my photos? So I'm going to, as I say, I've taken this title from the foam cardstock stickers that came in the embellishment kit this month. And I think there was one said that City Vibes and another one said Perfect Place. So I thought put those two things together and call it Perfect City, which in my mind, Barcelona definitely ticks that bill. And then I feel like it was a bit gappy around that title, so I need to go and fix that later. And that's because I think, realistically, there was going to be something, there wasn't going to be such a big gap, so I'm not really sure how I managed to find extra space I didn't need. But sometimes you just got to roll with it, haven't you? So I've placed one of the die cuts below the frame, and I really want kind of an arrow thing to point to the right there. It just helps, you know, with the flow of your eye across the page, I think, to gather the detail. So actually, this layout didn't take long. I think half the time, isn't it, that it takes quite some time to get an idea together, and then once you have a good solid idea, they seem to come together much more quickly, I think, which is a good thing in my case. Just popping that up onto some foam tape. So whilst I'm finishing off, I'm not really sure what else I've got to do. I haven't got that much to do, I don't think, other than pop in a few little details around those frames. Let me just remind you that there are new process videos every day on this channel from our fantastic team. Amazing variety of work and ideas to share with you each day. And also, if you visit the Hip Kit Club Facebook group, and I'll leave all the links below in the description, you will find lots of inspiration again from our design team and also from other customers and how they've used this kit. Because I think sometimes with so many things in the kit, it could be a bit daunting. So it is good to get those ideas to kickstart your creativity. If you haven't subscribed to Hip Kit Club yet, then I'll just remind you that actually if you take either the main kit or the Pocket Life kit, you do enjoy 15% off other products. I think that includes the dies, any additional stamps, the add-on kits, colour kit, so many to choose from each month. I think my favourite things are things like the colour kits and the dies, because you'll just have those each month, you know, to use. So they're a really good investment. Or just adding in a few of those little puffy, silver puffy elements. And I think off camera I end up adding just some white doodling along that edge. I'm not sure I liked it, but in my, I think really it was a bit too far over. It should have gone next to the border, but anyhow, that's what I did. And it just, I think it's because it was a dark blue background and it just called out for white pen. So that about sums it up. I've gone, say, a little bit different with this one, I think. And just really loving those frames from the June 2024 kits. Do check them out in the links below, because they are absolutely stunning, as always, and full of exclusive items for Hip Kit. And I'll leave you with the close-ups now, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on all the new videos that are shared by the team each week, or each day rather. And thank you so much for joining me. If you do like this and are inspired by it, I'd love to see what you do. So don't forget to share your layouts in the Hip Kit Club group on Facebook, which is where I'll see you next. Take care now. Bye.